Ciao Klas, welcome to Powersoft. What are the first impressions of the company after arriving here?
Ciao and thanks. Well, I think it's a really positive experience coming here. It's a very friendly atmosphere and you can easily see it's a family-run business and yeah, people like to have fun at work here. It's also very clear that this yearning to innovate is really in the walls here at the main office in Scandicci.
You have an outstanding pedigree and track record extending over 24 years. How do you see yourself applying that experience to Powersoft?
With humility, I think it's a big responsibility to guide the owners in what product projects to do and what product projects not to do. I mean, the roadmap is really defining the fate of the company. It's also a fantastic opportunity to be able to join Claudio and his team of talented engineers to move forward.
What is it that most impressed you about Powersoft, and how long have you been considering this move?
The growth of Powersoft is really impressive, and I've been watching that from a distance before. Also their ability and boldness in innovation to shrink the size of power solutions. I mean, that's been, if you look at products like the X8, where you have 8 really powerful channels in just 2 rack spaces, that's really a unique solution today.
Was there also a desire to leave corporate ownership and get back to the independent sector?
I was already in a privately held company before, so there's no change there. The difference is more on the size of the company and how closely I can interact with the owners at Powersoft. I really appreciate the sentiment here and yeah, the ability to truly make a difference for the company.
As a previous competitor of Powersoft, where did you see their particular strengths in product development?
As I hinted before, it's really on the ability to be creative on shrinking the size of things so that they can, you can have a much smaller packaging and yeah, that's of course important both when you go inside a speaker but also in the size of the racks that you have to have for a specific application.
How do you see yourself leveraging their technology for future products?
That's something I need more time to think about. A focus for the next few months will be to really understand the capabilities and the possibilities with the technology and the pool of ideas that already exist in the building. So towards the end of the year I hope that can be translated into an attractive roadmap.
In terms of both product and territorial reach, in which areas do you think you could have most influence? And where do you feel the company needs greater presence?
Now that I've been here for a week, I've looked at the numbers and I'm happy to say that I can see some opportunities on both sides there, both when it comes to territories as well as product types. So I don't think I want to disclose more than that at this point.
In terms of your own strengths, what do you feel you can bring to the party?
I think my experience in many areas, when I started in ProAudio I was doing software and hardware and firmware development, and then I interacted with end users, sales and marketing staff, a lot of really experienced professionals, and that's given me a very wide experience that I can bring to the conception phase of new products, where of course I'm not as, since it's now more than 10 years since I was doing system architecture and so on, I'm not as experienced as the younger engineers, but I still understand and can interact with them in a meaningful way. So I think seeing the whole picture, both understanding the application and understanding how you can develop a product and the challenges in that helps me to really bring something to the table with the engineers when we talk about new concepts and ideas.
What do you believe have been your most significant accomplishments and career highlights over the years?
I think I have to respond generically on that one. I think that the whole thing to go out and interview users and see what their problems are and conceiving a new product concept and platform, and then going through development of that and then bringing it via marketing activities to the customers and see them embracing it. I mean, when you've done that a few times, it's really something you want to do again.
What priorities and goals have you set yourself at Powersoft in both the short and the long term?
Luckily, the going through the contract has helped me with that. So I have some very clear goals, and I will be focusing on working with the roadmap and steering the projects already ongoing to try to maximize the potential of them.
Finally, on a personal level, how have you and your family dealt with the move to Florence? Have you now settled into the new culture, and is this a place you can feel you can call home?
Maybe someday. We still haven't moved, but so Sweden is still home for me, but Italy has been our favorite country when it comes to vacations, me and my family, and I mean Sardinia, Sicily, Liguria, it's so many, Ischia, so many places where we've been and enjoyed ourselves, so that's really positive for me. There's no big challenge in getting my wife and kids to join me here whenever they can, and who knows, eventually we might live here.